What up, what up? You already know what it is. It's the homie Uknowcell. You logged in right now to Uknowcelldotcom, and I'm here with a mixtape review, album review, HBK, Sweet Chin Muzik. Now, I already listened to the album, and I already got my opinions on it, and it's just my opinions, not fact. If you want to weigh in, you can always comment. Check us out on Instagram at Uknowcelldotcom. And what I'm going to do is pretty much just play some snippets of the music so you can kind of get a feel for it. And then at the end, I'm just going to tell you how I felt about the album. And you can tell us how you felt too. The album is 14 songs long. First track is the intro, Sweet Chin Muzik. Alright. So if you want to hear the rest of that, you can go ahead, log on. I'm going to put a couple links up, as a matter of fact, to the actual album and stuff like that. The first song, Sweet Chin Muzik, the intro, I think Kid came definitely hard on that song. Sonically, I feel like it's the same, it's the same Kid that we've been hearing. Maybe he felt like he just got to give you that old, that old Kid to kind of get you into the rest of the album, which kind of switches up a little bit for me. I felt like starting off the first few songs, it was kind of slow to me because it felt like there were songs that I've heard before. We're gonna go to song number 2 right now, which is it has some curse words in it, and it's stars on the Apple Music, so I'm assuming this can't fuck with HB. Like I said, the first couple songs sonically was kind of like, I felt like there were a little bit of songs that I've heard before, but he definitely hit his groove, man, on the words and everything. He was definitely spitting on them, though. I can't lie about that. But as we move through the album, you're going to kind of hear a little bit of a shift as far as on the production end. And you'll kind of hear what I'm talking about, especially when you go listen to it and sit back and, kick back and listen to the whole album by yourself. Third song is Super BYLUG World. And as you can see, man, that's classic HB, classic Doughboyz. He on here just really popping his shit, you know what I mean? Talking about the clique and how they really been doing it for a long time, and they honestly have. So salute to them, the whole BYLUG crew, on just really, staying relevant through the years, continuing to give us, good music. We gonna go to song number 4, and this song features Payroll. It's called Just Got Paid, and here's where you can hear the shift. This one was produced, I believe, by Cardo Got Wangs, and you can hear it. So as you can see, I honestly feel like the vibe of that song, maybe it was a Payroll song that he didn't use and maybe gave to, maybe slid to his brother. But all in all, once you hear it and you hear Kid's verse, I feel like it's a song that you're really gonna like. We're gonna move to song 5. It's Fish Tanks and Houses. Now, Fish Tanks and Houses, this was probably one of my least favorites on the whole tape, but we already at song number 5, so that's not bad. Honestly, I think, I don't know, I really didn't like the beat like that. I don't know. The songs that I've heard so far, it seems like he had progressed so much, and then this one is kind of like a little bit of a step back, maybe just trying to dig back into that old bag. But really, I'm a fan of just pushing the envelope forward, and that's just for me. And on the other songs before this one, he was doing that. So, Fish Tanks and Houses was probably like my least favorite on the whole project. So we're gonna go to song number 6, and as you can see, that beat sounds like sounds like a BYLUG song already. I forgot the name of it. I'm gonna look it up, and I'll probably just put the link in the description below, and then I'll let you kind of match that up and see what's going on. It's running kind of long, and that's what I didn't want to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run through the track list real quick from 7 to 14. 7 is Pull Mercedes Up with Payroll Giovanni. dope record. All Day Every Day features Payroll as well. Wish That I Could is a song that has Dre Butters on it, and it's a dope record as well. What About My Mans? I'll put the link to that video in there. National Runner Anthem. Y'all already know that has a video for it and everything. 10 times out of 10 features Payroll Giovanni as well. As you can see, this tape has a lot of Payroll Giovanni on it. Not too many other members. Well, Keith is on here. So it's a couple. You know, he kind of kept it in the family pretty much. Celebration featuring Doughboy Clay is one of those classic like Detroit where you take a song and you flip it. They flipped the Tony It Never Rains in Southern California for that record, and that's number 12. Number 13 is Kid Rock featuring Brightmo Rock. Long live Rock, rest in peace. And it's pretty much a homage to Rock. Well, not even an homage, because the majority of the song has a Rock verse on it, which is kind of, you know, which kind of gives you a little bit of chills just thinking about, you know, what happened and things like that. And last but not least, song number 14, Long Live Rock, man. That song definitely really gives you chills. Kid is on there really kind of just like pouring out his feelings in the booth and putting on a song, and you really feel that. All in all, I will say Sweet Chin Muzik is definitely a step up from Return of the Kid, which was a great project as well. But Sweet Chin Muzik, man, I think Kid really got his groove back on this joint, man. 14 songs long. It's not really is really precise. You know what I mean? Out of the 14, you know, I like 13 of the songs, honestly. I kind of felt like it was starting off kind of slow, and then by song number 4 it picked up. Like I said, Fish Tanks and Houses, one of my least favorites. But, you know, that's just my opinion. It's not a fact. Let me know how y'all feel about Sweet Chin Muzik if you heard it already. It's Uknowcell.com. Comment below. Make sure you subscribe.